Everyone, hello, welcome to We Answer the chalkboard drawing channel. We do draw the chalkboard. The chalkboard here, and we have a regular chalk like this. Okay, and then all right, so you see the dog here. That's what we did last time. So as we did last time here, today we're going to draw this bear right here. So I will erase this dog. I will remove it, and then I will draw the bear, the new picture on the blackboard. Okay, so welcome. So let me greeting everyone here today or tonight in your time. Okay, then let me turn on the monitor so I can watch at the same time how I do with my live stream. That's for sure that everyone have a nice watching experience of the drawing. Hello, Nitvin. Oh, Taushi. Hey, nice to see you again. Yes, yes, we're gonna. Yes, this is what we did last time, and you were there. Right, and time goes so fast. So I'm gonna do a new one, a bell. I couldn't find any. Not couldn't find. I have to to find a subject suitable for my drawing. So this bell is great. And so today, that's the subject of today. So let me turn on my monitor on my laptop. Okay, my desktop. So I can see how our live stream is going on everybody's screen. I hope everybody's watching now. Okay, let me turn it on. Welcome. Excuse me. So have your coffee ready? Have your drink ready for the new session today. All right, so without further delay, or that's what they say, we are going to raise this beautiful dog right now. And then I gotta draw a new bear drawing today. I will do a bear drawing today. So this beautiful dog is going to say goodbye to us. Right, so yeah, you spent 2 hours to draw a chalkboard drawing, then you erase it in 1 minute. But still, see, it's very so beautiful. The eye, such a beautiful eyes. Hello, Nika. Yes, my coffee's warm. That's right, not too hot. Just good enough. Okay. All right. So I erase it. Thank you, Nika. So do you have your own something to drink with, or you just watched the YouTube? Okay, let's make it clean and warm for the bell to come in, to sit in, to host in this blackboard. Okay, or you can say it's a chalkboard. Chalkboard. Okay, so let's make it quick. So I don't want to scare everybody that we spent so much time drawing, making a good drawing. Actually, you don't have to. You can do it very, very, very quickly. Well, and all the results depending on how you want it to be. Okay, so you want it very realistic, very abstract, or very simple. That's fine, as long as you start drawing. So I start the head here. So every time you see, I start like this. So this is the top of her head, and this is the chin area, and then I decide where is the center of the ball here, and I will. Some animal they have. If this is the eye lines, I usually call this eye line, but some animals are higher, some are lower. So you have to, and depending on different angles, the eyes are changing. But the circle, the ball, okay, here, the top of the hair, the bottom of the hair, the left side and the right side, and here, it's about a boundary, an outline. You can always trust. Okay, so this is the bell, and I just measure that the bell right here. You see, his eyes is probably on the center of this circle, right? What do you call this? 赤道. Okay. And then he's looking this way, so the center of her nose is not here, but a little bit here. So his eyes, one stuck in here. This is a small ball, eyeball. And then he got a small nose right there. I guess it's another eye. Okay, I make it center here. Hello. That's yes. Yes, I'm drawing. Picture in the middle makes poke ball. Okay. What's a poke ball? Anyway, if anything you can think of to make it start as simple as you can. Okay, so it's very simple, right? I put this. Now I'm using very simple geometry shapes like circle and a straight line, because he's going like this way, and he has a long nose, so nose goes this way, actual. Okay, so this is the bottom of her nose, and then his nose goes this way. How long does it go to here? And remember, this is the chin, so he got the nose right there. Okay, let me see. He got a ball, big, and then let me see. Longer. His eyeball is right on this right side of his nostril, so I think he's gonna be longer here. So this is her nose. This is the left side. So it's vertical. You can charge what's in this line. So I found her eyes just like this, and the nose goes out a little more right here, vertical. So it's sometimes you check the horizontal, vertical. So if you want to decide how the nose, the head of the nose, okay, the top of the nose, where it is located, what's its position. So you can check the vertical position. So the eyes here, so you see the eyes right here. So we check, oh, that's right. It's about there. So it's this is the chin, and this is the size of the chin. Okay, so you see the circle still there, right? And then you see her mouth like this. This her bottom of mouth, and this her nose, right? Like a cup, right? So it goes like this. And then I know that this is the nose, and he got the mouth a little bit wide open, so it's longer right here. It's the bottom of the chin, and this nose. All right, looking good. No. Okay, this is the chin, and then this her lower beard under the neck. So we got this right. Okay, so it's there. And then because it's looking that way, this is the top. So you only see the side of it. So why this is not so round? Because you are looking from this way. So the almost the top right here, and he got some angle here to make the side of his head look like this. So you have to adjust the circle a little bit, because from different angles, the circle looks a little bit different, and it's not. When we start with the circle, actually the head of the bell is not perfectly a circle. Okay, it's just a part of it. So you have to adjust a little bit. So you got eyes, ear. So now we have to decide how her ear, the position, as I say, if you want to decide some facial features of the position, compare or relative to other facial features, you can check the vertical side. So the vertical side right here, where is her ear compared to his eyes? And I found in the center of here, and top right there, and this is where her ear comes, sit there, and then it got this big. here. Okay. So you see, verticals, and this is fine, and then you can check this. That's what we do. Okay, but you see, I still make mistakes. So I have a very, he has a very shiny turn in this these checks. And then, let me see, her nose. Okay, so he got this a little bit here. Okay, the head right here. Hello, Nika. Thank you. Hello, J.O. Hello. Thank you, Jeff Pike, Pocky Monster, or Pokemon. Yeah, I don't have any collection of that. Okay, so now we have this ready. So this is the ear compared to her. Let me see if that's too big or not. But you don't have to worry that in the first time. So his hair actually goes up continually here. Okay, so it's very strong back. This is the top of her head, or this is the neck. Actually, he got some shoulder right here, the back there. So he's you see he got a back here. So he got some, what do you call this? The back become the front of her, I don't know how to explain that, but you see. So this the bell looking down. All right, then I have to decide the other ear. So where is it? It goes like this. Then it goes like there. I guess it's right here. So I decide her ear, the other ear, right about here. Okay, so he got a very, very big face and big face around circle. You see, so we got the bear there right now. So let me check if her ear is too big or not. Let me see. Yes, fairly. Hello, Automarino. Oh, thank you for your nice word. I'm glad to have everyone here to watch my drawing. It feels so good. You have all here. All right, let me see the eyes. So I check that eyes here. Okay, so he got a shadow right there. All right, let me see the size of Okay, it's usually I found another measurement to see if I'm correct in proportion, and I measure the distance between these two ears is about equally to vertically to her face. So you see, that's good. Exactly the same as the photo, as the reference. So he got the ear open this wide, and the distance here is just about how long its face. So this is a horizontal and this is a vertical. So this is great. So you look like it's a square and a circle face. Okay. All right, that's good. So we have the bear. Now I got yeah, I have to adjust this a little bit. Okay, I have the sketch ready. So you see, it's easy. We have the line sketch.老铁哪里人？老铁是从台湾来的。你是哪人？讲老铁，你是大陆哪方的？东北的。江西人是不是讲老铁？江西老表，老铁。Okay, 机械 a bear. Yes. All right, so we have this sketch ready, and then we're gonna to give some dimension to make a more three-dimensional looks. So how we do that? Because the line is so empty, it's control so empty, like just like a frame, empty frame or outline of the bear, and we want to be a fully bodied and more dimensional and volume, okay, full of volume. So we need light and shadow to make it more dimensional. So the light's coming from this side, so it's like a wind blow the snow over the animal. So the light, this I use the side of the chalk to decide where he got the light and where he got the shadow. Then with light and shadow reasonably arranged, you will see a more dimensional creature, animal here. Okay, so he got light here. This is so dark. And then all the top, snow blowing here, and he got a nice snow here, but on the top, on the bottom here, he has a very deep eye socket, so the light will not reach there, so it's all dark, right? You can see a lot of them, so it's very little light over here, and then you got the light here because the light is coming probably more vertical from top, 12 o'clock. So he light goes like this. Okay, like a raining, like a snow. Okay, so every snow, so this is snow. So he drops here, and he drops the back, and drop the top of the ear. So he looks like a snowman. He got a very bright here, and a very strong shadow there, and here as well. So it's here. You got some light here, but this is dark, and not much here. A little reflection of light here, and then all here are so dark. Okay, so So you see the light again. This is snow falling directly from top of the sky, from the sky. Boom. So touch it, touch it, touch it. They can. So this will be light area. This will be light area, and the ear here so light, and here so bright, right? And the nose so bright, and here a little bit dark, because he has a higher forehead and lower nose, eyebrow here, right? So you see this beard. You cannot see his eyes actually is deeply sit in his eye socket. So this eye socket, his eye color is black. So and at the same time his eye is sitting deeply inside under her forehead, so you cannot, the light cannot reach there. So you see, that's the bell. Easy, right? You spend 2 minutes and you have a sketch ready. Bear there, you cannot see very clear because the bear now is like 200 meters away from you. You cannot see the detail, but you can see some light and shapes. There, it's not empty now. It's there. It's full of body and volume. What shoes? What shoe size do you wear? Oh. Sir, yes. All right, I sometimes busy drawing, so yeah, talk to yourself. Everybody, you're welcome to talk each other, okay, to one another. If you see anything very, very strange, you can ask. Ask me, as other fans, as other fellows here, because we'll all here watch how a great arts are made step by step. All right. Yes, thank you, Nika. Yeah, they are talking to each other. Yeah, I know. That's great. Yeah, there's a place that people can talk. That's fine. All right. So keep talking, no problem. We'll keep this interesting here. All right. So now we have the shape here. So now we're going to do more details. So the bell is coming closer to our eyes. So you can see, you can tell it's a bell. Now you cannot tell too much. It's just a roughly an image here now. So let me start with detail. We start from the facial features one by one. So we start from eyes. So that from start here. So he got a black eye. So he got a black eyeball, but he got some light there. So very weak. So you just have a round circle there. Then you draw the eye friends. So this is the top. This the side of it, because it's all under the light, so they will not so bright here. All the bright side are on the top here. But here, so dark. So make it dark. Make it dark. Keep it gray. Keep it vague. Right? You don't have to draw this in detail. It's just a little shape there. So there's eyes here. I hope you can see it. Okay, and then he turns the nose, top of the base of the nose. What do you call this in English? 中文叫做山根，就是这个山的根。 因为它是鼻子的开端，the start of the nose, so the nose goes down right there, right? Okay, so I have a first eye here. It's not clear, not obvious here, visible. Right there, but I know there's some hair here under, but it's all shadow, so it's not too bright. Then I draw the other one. The other one, yeah, so the eyeballs here, you just keep the position there. He got some reflection, light reflect here, but keep very weak. So we don't draw that actually. Actually, you don't draw it. You draw the eye frame around the eyeball. So this is the eyeball. This is the eyebrow. You got the eyebrow this big. This is the eyebrow, the bone area, right? Of the eye frame. So right here. Okay. And he got a tip. So here he got not much light. This is the side of her eye. This shadow. Okay, so there's nothing here. So now I'm drawing the nose. So I'm doing very quickly. Because it's full of hair, we need to do it quickly. Otherwise you have a lot of work, take a lot of time to do the fur and the hair. Okay, so this is the shape of the nose. So the nose, this nose bridge, so strong and high, because this nose bridge is made of the what do you call it, the bone, so very strong nose bridge here. And nose turns this way to open her nose, to connect here, the side of the nose, right here. All these are hair. So now I give the shapes of the nose. So nose like this, and then it goes down. This is her nose. We got the top of her nose here with some reflection. Then I got some reflection here. This what is inside of the what do you say this? The nostril. Okay. Okay, then they stop. Okay, and then nose comes down. This is the nose. This is the side of the mouth. And he got a black. Nose and the mouth here. You see the light right here, and he got a light here, he got a strong light here, and we don't do the 100% or 100 detail. We just do it like 40% or 50%. Now, because the focus on this stage is just build up the structure of the facial features like mouth, like nose, ears. So we decide how it looks in structure, how they are constructed, and how they show their construction or their what they call their look under the light and shadow under the light. Okay, so I know you see the nose is like a square shape, like a cup. Okay, like a cylinder, whatever you can say, cylinder and cup top to tap here. Okay, but under the light from the top, so the light coming down this, also the light here are very strong, and with the light and shadow and the structure, and we have a real feeling and look at how the bells looks like, right? So you see that? It's coming closer to you, so that's why I say imagine. When we saw the bell is 200 meters away from us, you can see just a shape there, roughly. Now you can see nothing. Then when you give the basic light and shadow distribution, then you see the bell is coming closer. It's 100 meters away. Now the bell is coming like 20 meters away from you, so you can see her nose. You probably see her eyes, but not clear. But it's more clear to you, and that's a signal to tell you that the bell is closing to you. You're getting in trouble. Okay, he's coming here because you see everything on her face now. When I finish, the bell is right in front of your eyes, and then that's how we draw. Okay, we bring animal alive on our blackboard. Okay, so you see the mouth here, right? The structure like this. There's a lower chin, and her lips there. Right, not detail. Okay, then we move to her ear. So we handle all this facial structure one by one. So they got a lot of light here. He got a shape here, and this is a little bit gray. So he got the hair inside there with some reflection, but he got a lot of light. Okay, so let me move the picture here so everybody can see that. Russian greasy. Oh. Hello, Canuck. Hello. Okay, then this is one ear here. And then these are the other ones. So you got the light here. On the top. And then he comes light, a little bit light. Okay, this is the top of her hair. Oh, no, thank you. Because sometimes when I check my monitor, I say, oh, where's the bear? Where's the reference photo? So that's it. Okay. So you see here you got a light. So here, so roughly you see some shadow area of this reference photo. Shadow area on the eyes, ears, and eyes, and the mouth. So here, and there, a little bit dark, right? So keep that in mind. That's the basic shape we are drawing. The light and shadow distribution, and with this in mind, all this area becomes easier. They are all bright, but you have to distinguish some variance about all this looking same. The lights are looking the same, so bright, right? This is the forehead, but actually they have some variation, light and shadow. So you keep them overall bright, but you have some shadow and light there. And all this light and shadow here is what I can say. It's constructed based on the structure of her head. So he got a two part of her head. This is the center of her head. This right eye and eyebrow here. Then this the other side, and this is the center of her forehead. So her hair grows like this. From this center it goes like this area. So you have to draw in this direction. So like your hair, like the hair we have, right? So we have a hair in the center, we comb our hair this way and that way, and the center to the back, and this to the left, and this to the right. So that's how the bear, roughly, they organize their hair. So all this part, they move to this direction, right here. And keep the texture here. So all the chalk texture strokes are kept, okay? You don't blur them together, you don't blend them, you just draw the hair one by one. Actually, it's not one by one, actually just a lot of them. Okay, so this part goes right there. We comb the hair like there. So this is eyebrow, right? It's so top, so high, right here. And there's another layer, and there's another layer, but all goes this direction. So sometimes it feels it takes a lot. Seems it takes a lot of time to do this, but I'm telling you, you just take step by step. In each step, it will take less time to finish the textures you like. So the first layer, I think, take most of the time. Am I drawing? Because the first layer you have to cover everything. But with the first layer ready, everything will be easier. You just build more detail based on this foundation. Okay, so he got an eye all here below this shadow, but you see the hair. So I draw that this part, the cheek here are much bright. So remember here on the bottom here, all hair under the shadow. But because the light is so strong in this picture, you can see her hair very, very kind of clear, not totally in the dark. What is this? This is it. Do you know this? Have you ever seen one? And Amanda Lee, oh, a raccoon. Okay, yeah. If when it's small, it looks like that, right? Okay, no problem. But actually, it's much larger. It's 1,000 kilogram. A big fellow. Not the raccoon in your house, in your garden. Okay, so we have all this ready. Then we move to her body. Okay, so we start from here. This is the top of her head, right? And this ear. And we found his back right there. It's far away, but it's there. That's her back. And then back comes in, come down here. It's a strong light, and here still this part is her part of her face. Okay, so we make this part a little bit blurry. We don't draw a lot detail. I just give a shape there, right? And then here is the body, front, side. It's a shoulder and her leg here. Thank you, Jupiter. Freedom measurement. Panda. Yeah, it looks like panda because you see the black eyes there, but actually it's a shadow. So panda is a bear. It's bear, right? So they are same family, a bear family, but they have different pattern of their fur. Okay, so now you see that's the brown bear. A brown bear. It's not a black bear, it's a brown bear. So you got a very light hair under the sun. It's walking the way toward you, closing to you. Okay, let me see this part. Okay, he got some hair here. So he's so big. Okay, now we just finished like 40% of the reference picture here. So now I give some light, some power to my monitor here. Okay. All right, so now we have everything basically handled, and we know now we know the shape, basic shape and light, and then we can tell this is a bear. And now we are making it more realistic, more frightening to everyone, because I will bring it to alive. All right. Okay, so we start from the facial feature, the eyes, nose, mouth, and ear, one by one, and then we'll finish our drawing. So, okay, this detail, here's the eye, this is the eye socket here, he got the eyeball here. You cannot see because he got a black eye, and then he's a black eyeball here. But if you notice, he got some reflection here. I don't draw it too straight. Okay, I can leave there later. He got lower part higher, bright, but I leave there. This the eye socket, the side of eye. This the up corner. This the lower button of her eyeball and eye frame. And then I draw this top of her eye frame. Okay, this not clear, so dark. Okay, so I leave it there. So here, so bright. So I draw this part of her eyes. Okay, so this the eyebrow here. Okay, and this the eye socket, the shadow. And this is the eyeball. Same as this one, he got some light, not very strong light on the bottom of her eyes. Then he got a little lower here. The light, the eyebrow. Actually, this is the eye frame. Where do I start? Yeah, notorious. Yeah, where do you start? Find what you like to draw. What make you more interest? What motivate you to draw? So, for example, if you like to draw a portrait of people, you like the beautiful girl, you like to draw a nice-looking man. Then that's how you start it. Then you say, I want to do it. So find a model, find something interesting. And then, based on what you like, to find all the tutorial to start drawing. So find a book. If you like to learn the portrait drawing, you probably will like to read a book from called head sketch, like you see that from a great artist like Andrew Loomis. He had a great book for beginner to learn how to draw portrait of people. So he would start from the basic structure and anatomy of the hair, step by step. So there's a lot of steps. So just find the good materials to start. So I cannot say that in one word how we start. It depends on what subject you like to draw. If you like to draw people, if you like to draw landscape, if you like to draw an animal like this, or you like to draw manga, then find a book. All right, I'm drawing the nose now. So he got a nose here. You don't make this too bright, okay? This because it's on the shadow. I think it is too bright. Okay, make it dark. All right, then I draw the nose. So nose here. Around here is her nose got so strong light, and there's a bone, nose bridge here, so make it very strong. Okay. Then this is the side of her nose, like this. Goes down here. There is light. So he got open like this, and then you got her nose like here. This is the top of her nose, but he gets a light refraction here. So this is the top of her nose. This is the side of her nose, not so here. And then you give the area of her nose like this. Okay, this is her nostril. And this is the nose. Okay, and then this open nose like this. So this is the bottom, this is the side of her nose, this is another nostril. Okay? I sometimes don't know how to make my pronunciation great in English. Okay, this is the side of her nose, a little reflection, a little light reflection there. And then this the nose nostril here. Smaller H. So sometimes you need a smaller chalk. Not so bright. Yeah, it's very small. this some light reflection from the ground, from below. Okay, so you can see her nose structure a little bit. But you don't have, you can make it just about right. Not too bright, not too dark. Okay. Okay, I need some power here because I'm only one here to work on my studio. Sometimes I forgot to charge. What book is it? Andrew Loomis. Helen. I think Helen. Let me see. I know the. Yes, you check. Yeah, Nika, you check this. Andrew. Loomis. I think it's Helen. How to draw head and hands. That's the first book I read. I learned from him. Okay, so the name of the book, as I remember, is like head and hands drawing, something like that. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I mean. If you find something interesting, you follow this guy or this style or this subject, something you feel interesting. For example, if you think drawing animal with chalk is very interesting to you, and then you can learn from me. You just grab anything you can learn from me, like the video, like some tutorial, like demonstration, like some finished works I did, whatever, you know, just learn from one guys and learn to draw almost every artwork he did or you like I learned from the book, the head and the hand by Andrew Loomis. I draw all his samples, all his artwork, one by one. Probably there's a 500 or 400 picture illustration of how to draw a head. So I go all of them. Why I'm so interested in go to all of them? Because I like to be a portrait artist like him. Okay, that's the motivation. All right, then let me see this the light here. So that's what I mean. So if you like to draw animal, wildlife, and of course there's a lot of artists doing the same subject on YouTube. So you follow one channel, and probably he will show you all the tips and process and how he draws the subject. So you learn from it until you feel comfortable that you're pretty much close, looks like him, the style, the way of drawing, all right? Yeah, I'll finish this part later. Okay, and then I keep going. So this is the mouth, and this is the lower part of her mouth, and now I'm gonna to draw the lower lips there. So he got the lips here, and this inside of her mouth, and this her lips. This lower lips here. Oh, look. Thank you for your support. Yes, great. Appreciate that. Yes. Everybody step likes, as Nika says, hit the likes. So, so my channel will be alive to all other people interested in drawing beautiful pictures, beautiful animal, like me, like you. Okay, he got this bright here, and then this the mouth, and this her lips, lower lips. There's a light. Well, thank you for everybody's support. All right. Okay, then now I'm drawing this far. Okay, he got the lips a little bit outside of here. thank you for everybody's support. Okay, thank you so much. And then I draw this part, the lower, this is the shadow. Okay, and now I think the mouth looks like okay. And this part is bright. I try to make this one, make her nose more square, more outstanding, much light there. A little bit dark here. Thank you, Wrench. Thank you for your comment. All right, then I draw the ear. It's much light, very tense, very intense, very great light. And on the side of it, a little bit. Then there's a hair inside there, you can see roughly. Okay. So thank you. So let me take this a little bit lower here. Okay, so you can see how the bear looks like on a blackboard. If you have a blackboard like this, you can draw animal or the subject you like, and you can have some nice words and lettering and beautiful words go with your chalkboard. So you can see a lot of restaurants, they have a menu, they have some advertisement or some announcement here on the blackboard. So if you want to make blackboard art, it will be so unique, very, very eye-catching, you know. Make this part very bright. Okay, and now we're gonna do the hair right here. This is a little bit blur, but still it's bright. It's bright area here, but you have to remember that this is a layer by layer. So there's one layer, there's one layer. It's like a wave, so layer by layer to build her hair. So don't make it exactly a bright, totally white or flat. Okay, so you have to change. You have to make some. So the hair goes like this. Growing like this direction on the right hand side, as I mentioned before. So you go this far, this all around here. Okay, right there, very bright, but not the strongest. You have leaf. Some bright to this part, and I think he got more light here on the nose because his nose is highly facing the sky where light's coming from, okay, the direction. So when he faced to the light, of course he got most light, strongest light, right? So you see, so he got a shadow here. Okay, so yeah, we also bear is looking like a dog, right? So that's why he is a. Well, take a quick look. First look here, you thought he's a dog, but the size of the bear tell you the truth. They are not dog. They are much stronger, bigger. Thank you, Boom 12. Whoa, Battle Boom. Whoa. Thank you. And now we're going to draw this part over her forehead to view all the texture hair. Okay, and he got the chin here, right? So here got much more dark hair. Okay, so we move down. So this goes down, and it goes to the dark area. And then I have to make the shape over here clear. So when you build up the layers of hair or the fur, it looks like more texture, more, what I can say, more furry, more scary to see a bear. Okay, see this picture here. Right, that's our reference picture. And then let me see. We got this part. Okay, then this part even stronger, high. Okay, he got a face that big. Right here, he got more light. So this part is blurred. You don't see a lot of them. And then this the body here. I keep it very simple stroke here, but outside here, from here, I keep me more strong light. I got much more light here. Okay, thank you for your support. Everybody take likes here, and I appreciate that. Okay, that's the light area. So I keep some light here. Keep some light here. So adjusting the overall light and shade. So all the top have a much bright, strong with light. So you make this the bottom half here dark, so the shade will be more what I say, realistic. You know, all the drawing, because the light and shadow tells the dimension of the animal, of this animal. Hi, action 3-dimensional. Oh, yes, 3-dimensional, 3D. Okay, they say, hey, can you draw a 3D picture or something like that? So you say, yes, I can, I do that. So now I'm drawing 3D. How you make your drawing more 3D likes? It depends on the perspective. It depends on the light and shadow. They depends on how the structure, how the textures looks, everything together. But most critical part to build the dimension is light and shadow and perspective. Okay, that's a brown bear. We drew today, and I think we probably 90% finished as my standard. Okay, if you want to make it more realistic, you can go further with more detail and more story to tell here. So he got some hair right there. I give you some. Actually, he's not much here. Okay. He got some short whisker here. I got some light on the corner on this turning point here. All right. So that's it. So anyone have any question about this drawing? If there's no more questions, then we will come to the end of our demo of live stream today. That's the bell. Let me see, take a look, take a close look. Oh, here. So see, this is the bell we're drawing. And take a look, this is the picture, reference picture. Okay, take a look, close look. Okay, then it's a bell on the blackboard. So if you follow me from the starting to the end, you can see how I finish this. Okay, I forgot one thing. I saw her back. Her back here. Oh, he got a lot of light. I didn't finish. I should finish it, but this is not difficult. So it gives me more dimension. I mean, my dimension means its volume, its size. You can see it's real. Take the space of the some volume of the space. So it blocks the sound, blocks the light. It's full of volume. This is a back. So you see, he's bending her head. He's looking down her head. That's Belle. That's their posture. Their hair is always a little bit, lower, and he got a shoulder on here. Here, this is her head. Okay, he always looks like this. He's not like that. This is a dog, a horse, and this is a bell. Okay, he look down. So this part is her back, and probably here is a. I cannot figure out, but something like that. Okay, so you see, her back here is her back. Right here. Okay, so that's the bell, and then this the drawing. They probably that's not totally the same, but they are brother and sister from the same family. And you see, if you are more sensitive to how you feel about drawing, you see that chalk create more texture than picture. Picture is much flat on the screen, right? It's beautiful picture, but it's totally materials looks with real chalkboard. You can feel the texture. You can feel this real stuff composing all the animal here. You see you cannot see the. You can see the texture there. If I can, let me see if I can enlarge. Yeah, I can enlarge it. You see? You see the textures. I'm not sure if you can see that. Hi. I enlarged this a little bit. Okay. So thank you. That's the day. That's the end of our session. If you have any questions, please let me know. Leave your comment on the chat board. I will comment back and check. And please subscribe to my channel. And whenever you will, be liked coming back to watch more drawings, more subject, more tips, drawing techniques. Just follow me, okay? Before you forget. Thank you. So I will see you next time. Yeah. So I just show you the detail of the chalkboard. So you see this. Yeah, that's great. I zoom in and out, zoom in. The drawing, it looks different. You see the detail and overlook of the drawing. Oh, let me make this naturally blend. I don't want a very obvious boundary there. Okay, so see you then. Bye bye. See you next time. Bye bye.